Dear friends, I want to wish you on this day of Gimel Tammuz, the 32nd Hilulah of the Rebbe, the Yartzeit, when hundreds of thousands will be descending to New York on the Ohel for an uplifting experience and inspiration and connection to the leader of our generation, the one who is readying the world for Mashiach, our dear Rebbe. And I want to connect this Parsha that we are reading with the Rebbe. In the story of Korach and his rebellion against Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron, but mostly against Moshe's leadership, we find that Korach tried to undermine Moshe, claiming that it was all an ego trip, nepotism, this is not coming from God. And what did he want? He said, I want to be the Kohen Gadol. I want to be the high priest. I want to have that feeling. Not only him, but he gathered people around him who said, we want to have that momentary feeling. And when Moshe said, each one of you should bring incense, and we'll see whose God will accept, they all knew that there's only one Kohen Gadol and everyone else will not be accepted, and that person will die, as is the law. But yet they all went enthusiastically to do this. But why play with fire? So though they did something terribly tragic, for some their motivation had some merit, that they were looking to feel that experience of being that extra holy person, that one-time extra holy moment. But where they went very wrong is that when God says clearly, don't do it, doesn't only mean you should stay away, but you're missing out. It means that you don't need to do it. That your way of connecting to Hashem and fulfilling your mission does not have to include something that you're not allowed to do. That's where Hashem designed the world. We can achieve whatever we need to, and we will achieve when we follow the path Hashem laid out to us. And the real disconnect was that they disconnected themselves from the leader of the Jewish people. They disconnected themselves from Moshe. And there began the sliding down a dangerous path that led to one of the worst punishments that we find in the Torah. The ground swallowing up a number, then the rest dying in an instant fire that broke out. And this shows us how important it is to have a Rebbe in our life, how important it is to have the Moshe Rabbeinu of our generation. Because there are times when we think for the betterment of the Jewish people, this is what we have to do. But sometimes it may conflict with Torah. It may conflict with a mitzvah. It may conflict with the spirit of Judaism. And there are many stories of people came to the Rebbe sincerely wanting to help the Jewish people and to move things forward. But the Rebbe said, it cannot happen if it goes against even one iota of halacha, of Jewish law. It cannot happen if it goes against the spirit of Jewish life, the way it's been throughout the centuries and the millennium. When you disconnect from Moshe Rabbeinu, we're like on a boat without oars. But when we are connected to the guidance, to the clarity, to the decisiveness, when in doubt, of the Moshe Rabbeinu, of the Rebbe of our generation, we're able to navigate even the most murkiest and most difficult waters and storms that may come our way. And the Rebbe is still there guiding us when we connect to him through studying his Torah, his teachings, following his directives, especially in terms of Jewish outreach, his 10 campaigns, the biggest campaign to bring Mashiach quickly, then we will stay on the right path. We will follow the right path. So I want to wish on this day that the Rebbe should pray for all of us, and we should make ourselves vessels to receive the blessings that the Rebbe is giving. And take this day as a special time to write a letter to the Rebbe with all your requests, blessings that you need for you and your family. Make sure you write your name, your mother's Jewish name, and everyone who you're mentioning. Give the Rebbe some nachas of some things that you've added in your Jewish observance. If you're in Montreal, we'd be happy to carry it for you when we take our chartered bus of 50 people to New York to be able to carry your letter directly to the Ohel. And may this auspicious day inspire us and bring us much closer and make the redemption happen quickly in our days. So God bless you all. We love you all. Candlelight in time in Montreal, 8:29 p.m.